Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I am doing yet another favourites video. This is, there's quite a lot on my list to be honest for my favourites, and it's kind of like a load of different things from cleaning, beauty, fashion, so yeah, and homeware stuff as well. So there's a few new bits that I got that I've been loving this month. I do this video every single month. It is basically new things that I bought this month or things that I've started using this month and I've been loving. So yeah, so let's get started. The first one, I finally did it. I finally got myself an electric toothbrush. Everybody's been saying, because I've got a lot of issues with my teeth, that an electric toothbrush obviously will help and feel better, and to be honest, it's made a load of difference. I struggle anyway with arm movements and repetitive movements because I've got a bad shoulder. But then this just helps everything. I don't have to sit there and scrub my teeth, which then causes pain in my arm. I can actually kind of like just move the toothbrush around and let the toothbrush spin and clean it. So yeah, I absolutely love it. I've got this one. It's the Oral-B one. It's got Pro Timer on it. I think this is the whitening one. There was loads of different ones on offers. I don't know why I went for this one. I think it's because it's pink. I just went for this one. It was on offer. I think it was down to like $29.99 or $25.99, something like that. And I thought, I'm getting it. I'm here. You know, I wasn't planning on getting it, but I saw it and I got it. And it's pink, which is even better. And then it's got two heads as well. So it's got the yellow one and then just the yellow band around the bottom, and then it's also got another one with a green band at the bottom. So it means me and the husband can both use a pink toothbrush, but we'll just swap the heads when we need to. So yeah, I've been absolutely loving this one. It's making such a difference as well. Another new one that I've recently been using and I absolutely love it is this conditioner. Basically the way it works is a lot like a hair mask. I use a hair mask whenever I can really. I've got really dry hair and I've always been told to leave normal conditioner in my hair for a little bit, so I kind of use the hair masks the same, where you leave them in for 3 minutes. So what I tend to do is go in the shower, wash my hair, then put the conditioner in, and then basically do the rest of my body, and then when I'm finished I rinse my hair and get out. This is the L'Oreal Alvive Dream Length Rapid Reviver, and it's for long hair. Like long damaged hair, which my hair is. I'm trying not to get it cut again, but you know, I might have to at some point. So yeah, basically this is a no leave-in one. You don't have to leave it in for 3 minutes. You can just put it on and take it off. I still leave it in because that's my routine, but it just means that I don't have to sit there and be like, right, I need to leave it on for a couple more minutes, because hair masks you're meant to leave on for a little bit longer. And it is basically exactly the same like result as a hair mask, just you don't have to leave it in as long. Plus it's everyday usage as well, so it doesn't make your hair greasy and whatnot. And my hair is so soft and so shiny, and yeah, I used to love my hands. Now I'm like, they're so much nicer. Before they got really bad, but now I absolutely love this, and I actually want the shampoo now. If this is so good, I'm like, I really want the shampoo. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving that. It's very cheap as well. You can get it for £5, but I got mine from Superdrug. Superdrug were doing an offer where it was like £3 for it. So if it's still on, I get in Superdrug because it's a lot cheaper in there at the minute. I might have to go and get some more because I absolutely love this. The next one, going off more like beauty, is this L'Oreal cream. I wanted kind of like a day and night cream, but that is also hydrating as well because my skin can get very dry. And I went for the Wrinkle Expert one because I always got told that you should start using wrinkle and anti-aging stuff from 25, because that's when your skin starts to age. And a lot of people think to start using it when they've got wrinkles, but actually the cream is there to prevent wrinkles, not to take them away. So yeah, I got this one. I only got it because it says hydrating on it, and it's a day cream, so I can use it day and night. I didn't want just a night cream. And then I noticed it said 35 plus on it. It says hydrating, anti-wrinkle hydrating cream 35 plus. I thought that meant like, because it said collagen on the front, like the strength. I didn't realise until when I got home and actually read the box that it's meant to be for 35 years plus. But the cream is absolutely amazing. It just says rub all over face and neck, and it is like one of the best creams I've used. I absolutely love it. Obviously I can't tell no things with the wrinkles, but hydrating wise, it has been one of my favourite creams, and I have been using it for the past few weeks. Most of this month. I got it beginning of the month, and there's loads left. It is slightly pricey, but compared to normal wrinkle creams, it is not. It was, I think it's £4.99 or £5.99. I got it from B&M. And there's loads of different ones, so you can get like ones that are from like 55, and basically everything that your skin will be missing at the age you are, that will be what this has got in it, which is great. So obviously at 35 plus you're missing a lot of collagen in your skin, because that's what makes your skin start to sag. So this has got collagen in, but I absolutely love it. It smells amazing, it goes on really, really well. You don't need a lot. I just kind of like put it all over, dots on my face, and then rub it in. Yeah, it's my favourite cream so far, and I absolutely love it. Again, I need to get some more of that. All the things I'm loving, I'm like, yeah, I want to stock up on them. Right, the next one that I've been absolutely loving this month is a raincoat. Now, I have not had like a proper, like a parka raincoat, you know, where you can fold up and it makes tiny. I've not had one of those. I can't even remember the last time I had one of those. I think I was a child. I've always gone for like waterproof winter coats, or ones with hoods, but then this year for some reason I didn't get one with a hood, my winter coat. I did have one with a hood, but it wasn't waterproof. It was like a smart material one, and I was going to go to, well, I was going to the farm with my daughter for a school trip, and all day it was meant to be rain, like torrential rain, storm rain. And I was like, even with a coat that's not waterproof and a hood, I don't think it's going to give me much protection from the rain. So I thought, right, I need an actual raincoat. So I got this one. I got it from ASOS because I wanted it very fast. I basically ordered it the Saturday, wanted it for the Sunday, and then obviously wore it on the Monday. So yeah, it came very, very fast, and I absolutely love it. It's from Brave Soul. I was and ahhing. There were some coats that I really, really liked. There was one that was like a purpley kind of tie-dye one with different colours of purple in it, and I absolutely loved that one, but it wasn't in my size. So, and I was afraid because ASOS usually tells me I should get a size 10 and everything. And then obviously this it'll tell me to get a size 12. So I was like, right, does that mean it's going to be a little bit smaller? So I don't want to risk getting a size 10 in the purple coat, which I didn't. And then I got this one, and actually I have to pull it in quite a bit, so I should have got a 10, I suppose, but it'll fit me fine. I wanted one that kind of goes in around the waist and pulls you in a bit, because I don't want something that's baggy, and I want something that I can actually layer up. So I suppose it's good I've got a little bit of room in it, but I absolutely love it. With the leopard print and then the bright neon orange zip. I will insert a picture so you can see what it's like on, but I absolutely love it. I think it was fairly cheap as well actually, because I was wanting one and it was like £24. This was from a different shop, but then I saw that one and it was only 18. I think it was about £18. And yeah, I absolutely love it. Right, the next one I've got, which kind of goes off the beauty type, is a new kind of makeup organiser. I wanted something somewhere I could put my makeup. I mean, I have a bag at the minute, well, I used to have a bag where I should put my makeup in and then just kind of tipped it all out, but then it started piling up with things I don't use as often in there, like loads of eyeliners and stuff like that, and I don't tend to wear them unless I'm going out somewhere. So yeah, what I decided to do is get this makeup organiser, and everything at the top is basically everything that I use daily, with a couple of choices obviously of like lipsticks of what I wear. And then it's got some drawers on it. One I keep my blending bun in, another one I keep little bits in, so like earrings, jewellery, because they always end up lost somewhere or tangled up somewhere, so I thought if I keep them somewhere like little bits like that, I won't lose them. And then the other drawers are things like my eye brushes, my shadow palettes, stuff like that. So things that I don't use every single day, but I do like to use often. But I absolutely love it. It's the shiny black display. It is absolutely gorgeous. There's different ones you can get as well. You can do see-through, or you can get the black one like I did. But I just got it from Amazon, and I just thought it was so nice, and it was reasonably priced as well. The next one I've got, which I'm also going to have to pop in a little clip for you as well, is a brand new rug for the living room. I've been on search for a new rug. I recently got these pillows here, and usually the colour scheme for the living room is quite dark, but for some reason I saw these pillows, the front ones, the check ones, and I thought, oh, I really like those. So I got those, and then with the black pillows behind it, I was like, no. So what I did is, because it was a lot lighter, I mean they matched the wall, but they were a lot lighter, and the rug that we had on the floor was a really dark grey, but it was very itchy and horrible. But I wanted something quite fluffy, because in the hallway we had this fluffy rug and the kids absolutely love it. But then I thought I was going to get that one in a bigger size, but I thought it's way too dark. So I searched around for like a fluffy rug, and I finally found one at Dunelm, which was the cheaper than one I was going to buy from B&M, which was the bigger size. And it was only like, it was either £24.99 or £29.99. I got it from Dunelm, and it's called the Teddy Bear Rug. There's different greys I could have got. There was normal grey, dark grey and mill grey. The dark grey was too dark, the normal grey was too light, so I went for the mill grey because it's kind of in the middle, and it's absolutely good. And it is so soft. I absolutely love it, and the kids just love lying on it. And now they'll request that every single time they like have their dinner, they have to sit on the rug, or every time they're here, like instead of sitting on the sofa, they sit on the rug. They absolutely love it. So my kids just love to like sprawl and lie on it and stuff like that as well. Another thing to go with furniture that I've also absolutely been loving is my sofa. I don't know if you've seen, I've not really shown it. I wish I did before and after. Maybe when I wash it I'll do before and after. Basically I got a chair cover for the chair in our living room. It was meant to be a chair cover that actually went over a normal chair, but as it's kind of like a swivel type chair. So I got it anyway and just tied it real tight and tucked everything in, and it looked really good. And I thought, well, if that looks good, I'll then get the more expensive one and get it for the sofa. So I've recently got the one for the sofa. Basically the kind of, it's not leather, it's a leather look sofa. So it was starting to peel and crack. So I wanted something that made it look nicer, instead of, obviously you just saw this peeling away black and then you could see the grey underneath, and I did not like it. So I basically got these covers. They are a little bit pricey, but it's cheaper than replacing the actual sofa. The sofa one was I think about £26 or so. I got it from Amazon. It is from China, so it does take about a week or two to get to you, but I absolutely love it. And the good thing about it as well, you can actually get fun patterns and designs on it. Like there's a grey one with like these like diamond things on it. So I thought that was brilliant if you kind of change your look of your living room or something like that, and the sofa does not go. You can just get instead of buying a new one, you can just get a cover just to cover it up, and it is really good. And you get these kind of like white foam bits that you just basically push in the back, and it does so they're actually tucked in and you can't see them. The only place I don't use them is the sides, because they should be tucked in, but every time you sat down they used to pop out, so I just left them. The pillars kind of keeps the side bits down, but no, I absolutely love it. And it was so cheap, and I would highly recommend them if you need a new sofa, just because of the way it looks, but you can't afford one, just buy one of these. It's like 25 quid. And there's like loads of different sizes as well. You can get 2-seater, 3-seater, 4-seater, just a normal chair, but and different patterns. But yeah, amazing. But another thing that I've absolutely been loving is some of the method cleaners. When I went to Dunelm to get the rug, I picked it up, and a lot of the method cleaners were on sale, and there was a few of them. Well, I'd say both of them I really wanted to try. So I thought, they're like half price, I'll get them. The first one is the Method Floor Cleaner, which is absolutely amazing. And it's one of those as well that I pretty much mop my kitchen every single day because it smells amazing. I was always more for Sephora, because Sephora you just buy it and it's cheaper, it's £1, it lasts you for months. But then, see, I'm trying to go better for the environment with a lot of things that I'm doing, and that's what this is. It's non-toxic and it's plant-based, so if the kids get to it, even though it'll be locked away, it's not like a pain. And I've always, especially the kitchen, I've always really hated using like bleach cleaner or something that's not kind of like friendly, because you're going to be cutting up your food on there. Yeah, you want to kill all the germs, but you don't want something then toxic to then put your food on to slice it up or something like that. So yeah, I Absolutely love these, and it's the same obviously for the floor, even though I'm not going to chop the food up on the floor, but it's the same if things get dropped and whatnot. The kids, if they drop something, they still want to eat it. So yeah, it's like it's the bottom, safe for all floors and safe for the planet. So I think the bottles are all recyclable. It's almost 100% recyclable, but I think this has also been recycled. And then like, yeah, just plant-based, non-toxic stuff inside there. So yeah, this is the rhubarb one, and you just kind of squirt it, mop, and then yeah, I absolutely love this. So much easier to use than anything else, and like I said, it's made me mop my floors more because it smells amazing. Another method cleaner, this is the one that I wanted, like desperately wanted. I absolutely hate cleaning the shower, but this one is, it's the method, it's the what, I don't know how to say that. It is the cleans without having to rinse shower. So basically what you do is you just spray it on every day. Well, you don't have to every day. I spray it on every day because again, it smells amazing. Basically before I go to bed, because we've got an ensuite, I just spray it in that. The bath doesn't really need spraying that much, so I use it in the ensuite. So when I'm done brushing my teeth, get my face washed and moisturised and stuff like that, then I just pick this up and spray the shower quickly. And what I kind of do as well, which you probably don't really need, well, it doesn't really say it's for, but I do it anyway. I spray the shower with it, and then because I'm done with the sink and stuff, I give the sink a couple of sprays, and then I turn around to the toilet and give the lid and stuff a couple of sprays. Just because it smells amazing, but plus you don't have to actually wipe it, rinse it or anything like that. So as long as obviously this shower is cleaned, I then can start using this every day, so it still then gets cleaned every day. But yeah, easy to use shower spray on damp surfaces. Leave to work its magic for use on most sealed surfaces. Right, the last and final one that I've absolutely been loving so far this month is an audiobook. I don't really get that much time to read a book, and to be honest, I feel like it's a waste of time sometimes, because when I read, things don't go in my mind properly. I'm dyslexic, so if I have to read something, it depending on like if I like it or anything, or if there's so many distractions around me, it gets very difficult for me to read and take it in. So I listen to audiobooks. I like to listen to them if I'm walking anywhere, if I'm cleaning, just basically when I can. Sometimes when I'm sat at the PC doing some like work, I then put it on in the background. Yeah, I absolutely love it. And this new book that I've been loving, I've not finished it yet, I'm quite a way through though, is the Davina McCall's new book called Lessons I've Learned. I've always listened to a lot of self-help and self-development books because I absolutely love them, but for some reason recently I've gone more into kind of like, I like people giving me examples of certain things and whatnot. So even though certain books that I've read, they kind of get quite personal, also it's kind of like a self-help book, but also it's kind of like a memoir. So I've realised I really like that type of genre, like memoir, self-help books. And there's a few that I've read, like I read the Oprah Winfrey one, which I absolutely loved. And then, like I said, I'm started on the Davina McCall one as well. And it's basically a lot of things in her life, the lessons she's learned. So like at the beginning when she goes through the summary, it's basically she's made the mistakes and come out on the other end, and she's there basically to make the mistakes so we don't have to, and she's just basically telling us the lessons she's learned from it. And it's very relatable, and she goes into a lot of depth. Like I didn't really understand her background story, where she came from. I didn't even know if she was like half French and her actual mum is French. Yeah, like this one story she did when basically her court, because her mum was into alcohol and drugs and stuff like that, her mum, she didn't realise what was going on, but her mum basically dropped her off at her dad's mum's house, and basically left her there, and she didn't realise until obviously months later that it actually was run from the court, that she was put in her dad's custody, but because her dad lives in London, and obviously she's settled there with her grandma, but her dad and her dad's new girlfriend or wife used to come over every single weekend, and basically on a Sunday she used to pretend something was wrong with her because she wanted them to stay longer, and she loved both the her stepmom and her dad. And yeah, and then one Sunday she she told them that she wasn't feeling very well, and they just thought, oh, you do this every week. And then hours and hours went, and she was like in agony, screaming because of her stomach. And then it happened to be that she had appendicitis and she had to take appendix out, and she was like the boy cried wolf. She was like, even though obviously they didn't believe her because I've cried wolf so many times, and then there was seriously something wrong, they was really upset about it because obviously they didn't believe her. But she said that it's been like the same thing with her child, where one morning they're like, oh, I don't feel very well, on like a Monday morning. Yeah, she said a little boy, I think it was a little boy, ended up feeling sick and stuff, and she's like, no, you're fine, go to school. And then like an hour later, she says she got a phone call from school saying he threw up everywhere. And then like when she went and picked him up, she was like, I told you so. And she said it's just like the same things that kind of she went through. Obviously different scenario, but very similar. So yeah, it's kind of relatable as well. I love them type of books. But that is basically everything that I've been loving this month. If you've got any questions about anything, please comment down below. I'll try and link everything in the description box that I can, also if you wanted to check anything out. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I'm a mum of two Andrew and Ava, who is 4 and 7. And I upload videos like motherhood, lifestyle, fashion, beauty, favourites, hauls, cleaning, a lot basically. So if it's something you're interested in watching, don't forget to subscribe. I also upload on a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and a Saturday at 6 PM. So don't forget to press that bell as well. But I hope you all have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye!